rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3. Now here's Thybulle. Clock at 6. Here's Henderson. The Grizzlies pull it in. The last time they met was in Memphis.
And they really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
No doubt, that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
Here's Thybulle, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Down low. And he dunks it down.
And Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Avdia finds Henderson. Back to Avdia. Here's the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Calling for the ball and then delivering. Nice shot by Avdia.
Here's Clark. Some solid defense from Williams.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
A minute 53 left in the first. Here's Morant. The shot's good. Morant's got 5.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Three-pointer Sharp. And it's Payne with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the head coach of the Trailblazers gave me a few moments to catch up with him. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Henderson. 14 points his last outing. Yep, that one goes.
Whoa! Scoot! What a move!
Henderson against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Henderson. Outside Thybulle. Williams a screen on Jackson. Avdia from outside. Clark grabs the board. Memphis trailing here. Wells the pass to Jackson from behind the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you know his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Outside Sharp. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. Sharp's got his second basket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 1. And the and it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Edey. And it's Pippen in at the 1. And here's Simons outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, it showed up.
Here's Pippen. He's covered by Simons. Here's Edey. And Ayton pulls it down. Blazers trail by 6. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Rupert, he's checked in for Portland. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Boston, they're on a roll right now, making their way to the #1 spot.
Checking out Memphis, they had high expectations for themselves early on, but got off to a rocky start. I think they're hoping to do some course correcting down the line.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Back to Payne for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
From 12 feet. And it's Rupert missing. Memphis leading by 6. Up top, Jackson. And it's Portland with a rebound. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
From deep, Payne. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. The Trailblazers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And there's the rejection.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Can't hit the reverse layup. Blazers trail by 4. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
Henderson, he's checked in for Simons. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
Well, you look at Henderson. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his #4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense, Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Here's Pippen. Puts up a 3. And it's Jaren Jackson Jr. with the 3. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
Henderson finds Avdia. Outside Sharp. Lets it go from 14. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson surveying the D. And it's off from 3-point range. Henderson left side. And that one is hammered home.
And nobody really putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Memphis Grizzlies, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello, everybody. So far,
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
away from home, they aren't let. Now let's take a moment. And that is going to do it for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Denny Avdia out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Jackson can't get it to go. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 7. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Off target with the 3. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Morant, the pass to Wells. Sharp grabs the miss. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And Williams so dangerous because he's one of those guys who can get above the rim.
And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
And he sinks the second.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Looking now at some numbers for Jaren Jackson. So it's Portland now. 6-point game. Here's Thybulle. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Morant, the pass to Wells. Shoots over Thybulle. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Sharp finds Henderson. Off the outside. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Avdia's got 6.
You can see the work that Avdia has put into that 3-point shot.
Timeout call. Memphis. Taking a look at defensive metrics, these are the guys who continue to block shots at a high rate. Second is Robert Williams.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Thybulle from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bane's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. Morant fights through contact inside.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Morant. To the paint. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Bane. Jackson on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out. Blazers trail by 10. Here's Avdia. uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8.
Attacking in the lane. This is where Avdia does a lot of his best work.
Sharp against Bane. Here's Wells. Here's Morant. Morant with the close-range bucket.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Off the outside. Pass to Sharp. Here's Thibault. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thibault's got 8.
A great pass on a pure talent level. Sharp is top tier.
Jackson outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the basket by Bane.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to it.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be back in a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Santi Aldama out there with Edey. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Pippen in at point guard. The steal! Grant with it. He's picked up by Bane. Here's Simons. That one drops for him.
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
Bane, the pass to Wells. Here's Pippen. 4-3. Simons with a rebound. Driving inside. Soft touch off the glass.
The handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
Bane, the pass to Pippen. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. The 3-ball. Portland grabs the miss. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
A line change here for Portland. Memphis making a switch here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Henderson outside. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot. Good D by Clark. Jackson outside. And a miss there on the triple. Blazers trail by 7. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Up top, Henderson, pounded by Morant. Looking to end this cold spell. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Bane finds Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Scoot Henderson.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And the second of 2 is good. And that stretches their lead to 8. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Henderson. Here's the floater. Excellent D there from Morant.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Grizzlies.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Jaren Jackson.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.